Back to boats out on the race course here, the Ted Jones course on Lake Washington. This time it's the G boats final with 4 boats in it. The Tempo Jet Chevrolet, which is having a little problem out there right now. Festool Supply Northwest, the G24 and King and Bunnies, and with all the word that there is to talk about with respect to the G boats, here again is our friend John Lynch.
And looking forward to this final run in the North American Challenge Cup Series, the second event of the year for these teams. First one was at Montreal, Canada, about a month ago, and we have a 4-boat field. And as you see them coming through the turn, that is Cal Phipps in the G40, King and Bunnies. Then it's the Festool Supply Northwest with Jerry Hopp. Then out to Mike Eacrett from Seattle in the G24, and on the outside, Dick Lynch in the Jet Chevrolet Tempo. And here they come down for the start. Looks like they all hit it at the start well. Mike Eacrett jumping out to an early lead in this North American Challenge Cup Series final, but all of them are screaming right after him as they go into turn number 1. Now, what's a G? Bigger than an unlimited light. Bigger engine, bigger supercharger, turning faster, more horsepower. About a 1,600 horsepower engine in these boats compared to about 1,000 horsepower in the unlimited lights. Down the backstretch, that is Mike Eacrett with the lead. Then it's Jerry Hopp and Cal Phipps are going deck to deck with the King and Bunnies and the Festool Supply Northwest, and they're closing the gap quickly on Mike Eacrett, making it 3 wide going into the turn. Unfortunately, the Jet Chevrolet Tempo is going dead in the water as they go through turn number 2. It's 3 wide into the turn. Now the Jet Chevrolet trying to get going again, but they've been having electrical problems all weekend long. Here's Mike Eacrett with Cal Phipps on the inside, and in the middle it's Jerry Hopp. It's all deck to deck to deck. Racing North American Challenge Cup Series style.
Now, John, as I look at these boats out there, they don't look much smaller to me than the Unlimiteds. Are they smaller? They're the same size as the Unlimiteds?
They're a little bit. The largest one of the fleet out there is the Jet Chevrolet boat. It's 27.5 feet long, half a foot shorter than the minimum for the Unlimiteds.
You know, I got into a real row with my friend Pat O'Day because he's kind of a turbine guy. Yeah. But these are making a lot of noise, even more noise than the lights, I believe.
Plus, you take a look at the lines of this boat. Ron Jones Jr. built that boat. Ron Brown from Miss Budweiser fame has been the crew chief for Mike Eacrett as they've been putting that program together. But look at Cal Phipps and Jerry Hopp right there with him in a battle here in the North American Challenge Cup Series style. One of the sad things for Cal Phipps is, thankfully to the King and Bunnies organization, they've moved his boat, the Unlimited Light, into the North American Challenge Cup Series. Had a beautiful boat owned by Milton Charlie Wiggins out of Alabama, but it broke after winning the heat last night and not able to run. There you see Dick Lynch from the Jet Chevrolet Tempo trying to get this boat up to a tempo. Meantime, Mike Eacrett with a rooster tail length lead over Jerry Hopp and Cal Phipps as they go into turn 1.
Mike Eacrett, that's an old Unlimited, I shouldn't say old Unlimited driver, but he drove the Old Boy Oberto for a number of years.
Matter of fact, he reminded me that up until last year, he ran the fastest Old Boy Oberto heat until Steve David broke his record last year.
That's the bright orange boat out there, and as you said, it was prepared by Ron Brown, who really made the Budweiser team the dominant team that they were. And frankly, that orange boat out there, that is one of the most beautifully prepared race boats I have ever seen in any class.
Well, Dick Lynch has got the Jet Chevrolet Tempo moving and running with Mike Eacrett, but he is a lap behind. But Mike Eacrett with that beautiful orange, black, and white boat. He's out of Seattle coming down and taking the flag. You've got all 4 of them there running together. And in fact, Dick Lynch cranks it up on the outside as they go across the line. Checkered flag is up, and Mike Eacrett will be the winner. Jerry Hopp will take second. Cal Phipps is third. And Dick Lynch will take 4th place in the first boat that was ever built specifically for this category, and that's that Jet Chevrolet built for Joe Fronheim and Phil Bonancini a couple of years ago. And this category is still in a developmental stage, but making progress every time out with that big engine and the big horsepower.
Now, what's it going to take to get this class, get the boat count up, and actually get more races for them?
That's the first thing. Boat count. More owners committed to this category because the race sites are waiting for the teams first. So that's your catch-22. They're waiting for more teams. Teams are waiting for more races. But as this starts getting a better toehold, there are going to be more entrants that are going to be stepping into this category. Unlimited Lights now is a mature field. It's a full category. In fact, we had more Unlimited Lights that could even run here at Seafair. this is the next growth factor in our series, and that'll be the North American Challenge Cup.
Are some of the unlimited team owners that we have now, are they starting to look at the G-Boat as maybe an alternative to the turbines if we ever come to that?
I don't know that they're looking at it as an alternative. There has been some talk of some unlimited teams maybe affiliating with the ULHRA team and starting, like what NASCAR has been doing a lot the last few years, and a driver development program. Well, it's kind of worked out that way anyway, with drivers like Brian Perkins moving into the Unlimiteds, coming from the Unlimited Lights ranks. But overall, that's certainly a possibility, and it's just which is going to come first. Well, it's going to have to be teams.
And what about the lights guys moving up rather than the ones coming down? You said the lights field is very full. Do you see some lights team looking at this class as
that
maybe the next
could be a possibility, but not with their present racecraft, because these are not only larger, they're heavier. And adding 700-800 pounds to a boat that's less than 2,800 pounds, that can be a real challenge for a designer. So it's really going to require, like we've seen in the Unlimited Lights over the years, where it's evolved from 21 footers to 25 and 26 footers. This will ultimately be a 26 to 28 foot category, and it's going to continue to grow.
Chip, the one thing that you always talk about, though, is this boat bigger, you can see from the shore, and it still has that big draw for people who maybe don't know a lot about boat racing. The sound, it just draws you to it.